Greetings and salutations, friends. I am New Mithrander, and today we'll be looking into the event Mementos of Teyvat. Your footprints can be seen in every corner of the land, and wherever you've been, your memories linger in the air. Sometimes those who walk too long a road are prone to forget the incredible things they saw along the way. So it's important to capture moments of the past to look back on. This is one reason why Paimon constantly pesters you to take photos. The other is that, seeing as the pair of you went to the trouble of buying a photo book, wouldn't it be a waste not to use it? Well, I suppose it would be. And take a walk with Paimon, an honest promotion. Buy one, get one free. My loss if you buy, but your loss if you don't. But what sort of gullible folk would be taken in by such slogans? Wait, Paimon, pre-ordered already? Yes, indeed. Paimon is a precocious little scamp, isn't she? Well, since she's roped us in, we might as well go on ahead. It'll be interesting to see what sort of rewards we get as well. After all, more Prima Gems is always welcome. Well, it says Damoville Purveyor on the sign right there. That depends on the price. And what precisely are we buying today, Paimon? Payment might get tricky that way. I might not be so forthcoming with the Mora. Oh, you did you? Where exactly do you get Mora? Aren't I the one doing all the work? Oh, you put my name on the order. Photo albums. I don't usually see you use a camera. Well, let's have a gander then. What sort of photos have you been taking? Rather petty answer, wouldn't you say? So it's a gift of sorts? There are some rather unpleasant episodes in our history that I don't believe that Aether would be all that keen to be reminded of. Very well, I'll give it a go. Certainly very enthusiastic. Let's see. Our journey began in Mondstadt, and Amber was the first knight of Favonius that we met. She accompanied us from the Whispering Woods to the city of Mondstadt itself. With the guidance of the winds, we visited many places from the Knights of Favonius to Storm Terror's lair. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to wait a while before all of these unlock. So, I'll stop the recording here then, and in 3 days' time, when all of these have opened, then I will go through each and every one. So, until then, goodbye. Okay, it's been about a week. So now, all of the stages for Mementos of Teyvat should be available. And we begin in Mondstadt. Our journey began in Mondstadt, and Amber was the first knight of Favonius that we met. She accompanied us from the Whispering Woods to the city of Mondstadt itself. With the guidance of the winds, we visited many places, from the Knights of Favonius to Storm Terror's lair. Alright, weapon must be a sword, eh? Oh, looks like I got it wrong. I thought, what with them saying... Ugh, they mentioned Storm Terror's lair, so I took that literally. And went to Storm Terror's lair. Oh well. Minor errors have been made.
My apologies. This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you.
For once, you might actually have to apologize, Nuvolette. Normally, I love the rain, but... well, we are actually trying to take a photo here. And it wouldn't do for it to be all gloomy and grim for that commemorative photo. Oh well. Oh, no voiceover for this, huh? Taking photos to keep a record of the places we've been. It's all right, Amber. There's nothing either of us can do about it. In that case, step into the frame, please. I would like you in the commemorative photo. Pretty sure I had it equipped, but... Oh, I had the other camera equipped, that's why. There we go. Also, I wonder... will they automatically switch us to the Traveler for this, or is it going to take a photo of whoever I happen to be when I interact with Amber? Guess we'll find out, won't we? I'd like to try out a different pose. Huh. Oh, right. Okay. Now let's try it. What's the cool pose gonna look like, I wonder? Alright then. Okay, in that case... I think we will switch to the Traveler for this. After all, this is supposed to be his memory.
There's still a long road ahead.
Okay. Nope. Okay, let's actually get the time right. Still all gloomy and rainy. What's the formal pose, I wonder? I think we'll go... Yep, the fun works best for Amber, I think. Kind of annoying that we can't pose the Traveler, too. Let's see if he does an idle. If he does it quick enough. Nope, not doing any idle animations. It's because he's too close to Amber. Well, for just a sec he looked away from her. There we go. Good enough. Okay, now that's 30. Ah, so where's this one? The Dragon and the Adventurer. Oh, so that's where... Alright. Let's give this a try. I wonder, is Devalin actually going to show up for this? And, of course, it dies out the second that I actually get into it. And I have him using his so-trusty dull blade, too. Okay. So between 4... let's see, what was it? 4 and 6? Yeah, 4 and 6. Okay. So very late night, early morning sort of thing. Ah, but I see why. The ambiance here is quite impressive. Now we just need to wait for him to do an idle animation. Kind of silly, frankly, but that's fine. Okay, on to the next. After passing the Wongshu Inn atop its giant tree and the shallows of the Guili Plains, we arrived at Liyue Harbor. We had an acquaintance in Liyue, Shunling, head chef of the One Min restaurant. No matter how far we've come, we always return to Liyue for the lantern rite each year, sampling our old favorites at the One Min restaurant and spending the holidays with our friends. Character is from Liyue or is the Traveler. Okay. Well, fortunately, we do have the Traveler, so that won't be an issue. Okay. Oh, and Shunling has come to greet us. I was actually planning on taking a picture on this bridge. Yes. Hardworking as always, huh, Shunling? Yes, it has, actually. I will. Yes, step in the frame if you would. I wonder what your poses are gonna look like. That's normal for you? How about a fun one? Oh, so that's your fun one. What's the joyful gonna be? Oh. Okay. Yep, joyful it is. Okay. Okay. So, between 10 and 4. There, that ought to do it. Yep, caught him in the beginning of an idol. It would have been interesting if they'd actually crossed arms, but oh well. That's another photo taken. Now. So this one requires someone who isn't the traveler. Alright, Wangshu in it is. Actually been a while since I've gone gliding over this little ocean. Or, ocean I say, river. Now, since we're in Leeway, I think it only fitting.
Illusion shattered! Go as one!
Irksome creatures. As I was going to say, technically speaking, Raiden meets the criteria for the polearm idol. However, as we are in Leeway, I think it only fitting that we do the photo shoot with Zhongli. And since we don't need hate there anymore.
The pleasure is all mine.
Let's see, we'll put Nuvalette back here. And for the moment, replace Raiden with Zhongli.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Oh, I was standing just outside the area. Okay. Now he's in the right area, so we just need idle animation. Oh well, I would have picked a different angle for all three of those, but meh. We are doing it for the primos, after all. Next up, Inazuma, the Nation of Lightning, is far away across the sea and can only be reached by boat. We met Kazuha, a native Inazuman traveling with a fleet who had been wandering the world just like us, and together discussed many things concerning Inazuma. We heard about the grand Narukami Shrine's fortune slips, and how popular they are among believers. We sometimes go draw a slip or two ourselves, when we're feeling lucky, of course. Weapon must be a claymore or the traveler. Taking a photo where we first met the Raiden Shogun, eh? Ah, there's that Kazuha. As for claymore units... I guess we could go with Beidou.
All right, let's
Beidou
go.
with Kazuha makes sense. We're here to take pictures of Inazuma City. Care to join us? What about you, Kazuha? What brings you here? Are you an expert in the art? A man of elegant tastes, I see. Alright, step into the frame then, if you would. Let's see casual first. Very casual indeed. How about relaxed? That's relaxed, is it? How about deep in thought? Yes, I think that actually works for you best. Very good. Okay, now 1700 to 1900. Cut off a bit more than I would like there of both of them. Oh well. First and last were decent at least.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm
Alright.
always
Next up... Her Excellency, something Narukami, what a mouthful. So, where will this be? Actually, power of Electro, that actually applies to Beidou, too. Yeah, I thought so. Too soon. Okay, so maybe Beidou isn't the good choice for this. Yeah, because she moves a little too far. Oh well. The photos look like crap, but... well, we achieved the letter of the objective rather than the spirit. Okay, on to Sumeru. Sumeru has both rainforest and desert within its bounds. We met and made friends with Kole, a forest ranger, on the way to Sumeru City in the heart of the rainforest. After leaving that region, we plunged into sands that stretched across the horizon, with the mausoleum of King Deshret leaving a deep impression. Alright, on to the next. Alright, we're back. And now we're in Sumeru, going to the next photo op. And it looks like we have Kale. Honestly, it's kind of eerie that nobody actually talks in these. Oh well. We came to take pictures of Sumeru City. Have you taken any classes in those darshans by any chance? Well, don't be too harsh on yourself. You'll make it someday, I'm certain of it. With your work ethic, it's only a matter of time, Kale. I'm glad we're friends, Kale. And seeing you reminds me that I am going to have to pay Snezhnaya a visit. If only to have words with the doctor. Dottore of the Harbingers. But alas, it's going to be some while yet before I can share my opinion with him and what he did to you and others. Well, I would like you to take part in this little photo op if you wouldn't mind. Let's see what the poses look like. Yes, her own little version of Baron Bunny or Guoba. How about the fun pose? How about casual? I think we'll go with natural. Get her little buddy involved. Okay. Character needs to wield Dendro or is the Traveler. Well, at the moment we're using Dendro Traveler, so got both of those covered.
There's still a long road ahead.
Oh yes. Now we need to set the time between 12 and 1400. 1201 ought to do it. Okay. Let's see what we get. Oh. Not quite what I was expecting. Oh well. It was an attempt anyway. Okay, looks like we have quite a few to go. Ooh, the last ones gave 60 each. Okay. Let's see what the second one in Sumeru will ask for. Weapon must be a polearm, characters walking or running. Above ground portion of an underground labyrinth. Ah, okay. So I think we have this one sorted with Zhongli. Not bad. Probably one of the better ones so far, in fact. Okay, on to Fontaine, I presume. After passing through a port built into a waterfall, we finally entered Fontaine, the nation of Hydro. The magician's assistant, Lynette, put up a grand performance for us at the Opera Epiclese, and we became tacit friends in the process. The romanticism that flows through the Court of Fontaine's streets on an ocean breeze will stay in our memories forever. City of Operatic Trials. Weapon must be a bow, or the traveler must be present. Then it has to be between 2 and 6 a.m. Now let's see if I guess the correct fast travel point. Will I be too high or too low for this one? The answer is too low. Though I'd better not get too close. And I'd rather not die from fall damage again if they suck me into a cutscene when I get too close. Yep. Hello, Lynette. You kind of are standing out in the open, you realize. We're looking for a good spot for a picture. No, I'm afraid not. Well, you're right about that. No, I'm a loyal member of the Adventurers Guild as it happens. Sharp as always, Lynette. I would prefer if you modeled for us, personally. Let's try a formal pose. How about a fun one? And now for casual. Yes, I think I like the casual pose for this one. And now we need to make it very, very early.
Do we have anyone doing maintenance on this?
Fine, if you can't afford it, then just give me the photo. Money. It's about the principle.
Let's see how this turns out. Not bad. All right. Next up, Theater of Fate. Character must wield the power of Hydro and must be using a charge attack. I wonder who they're expecting you to use. That said, without a target, well, we won't be able to make the water particles for Nuvelette's beam. Oh well.
The pleasure is all mine.
Now then. Okay. Oh, I shot the camera. Oh dear, well. I guess that's what it would look like if you tried to take a photo of Neufilette blasting away. Ugh. My oh my. Well, we've succeeded at any rate. Now, presumably, we're going to Natlan. The further we've gone, the more I've realized how vast and lovely this world is. Our adventure continues, and new horizons await our exploration. The story's beginning. The weapon must be a sword, character is an idle animation. Ah. Really going back to the start, huh? Back to the original beach. Having played through this section of the game again recently, this is rather nostalgic. Yes. Where I fished you out of the water. Please, go right ahead, O great bard Paimon. I'll remain silent for the moment. Do you mean to reflect on how tough this journey's been? Have you been eavesdropping on my conversations with Kazuha? Don't worry, I understand what you mean. We will forge ahead together. Well, let's see what a fun pose looks like. How about a natural one? And how about casual? That one makes you look like you're scheming something. We'll go with natural. I think it's a cute look for her. Might as well make it the Traveler.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Now, let's see how long it takes him to idle for us. And which one will it be? He's gonna yawn again. Come on. Come on now. Give us the idol. Taking an awful long time about this, wouldn't you say? Come on. Do the star idol if you can. Come on. And you actually did the star, too. There we go, and that's actually a nice picture. I'll be keeping that one. Alright. And now for the last one. Character must wield the power of Pyro. Characters using charge attack or normal attack. And in the designated area, the adventure continues. Yeah, I kind of figured this would be Natlan. The odd shape for the photo kind of led me to that conclusion too. Oddly angular. Very much in line with Natlan's style. Well then... we need a pyro unit. Well, we'll go with my favorite, D-Luke.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
I really do wish that D-Luke were better. Because he is one of my favorite designs. Oh. Kinda got out of the area again. Okay. There we go. Nope, nope, not in the designated area. And out of the area again. I should have remembered. Okay, let's try this. Oh. There we go. Good enough for purpose. The area is just too small, though. Oh well. Mementos of Teyvat album. An album that features many of Nimithrander and Paimon's mementos of their adventures. Your adventure is not yet over, and you will certainly create many more memories in the future. This album is probably far too thin to contain all the pictures you've taken and will take, so after it's been filled, don't forget to go buy a new one with Paimon. Yeah, certainly a charming little side story.
I still have a lot to do with the...
And we don't need D-Luke grousing about the guild. Oh well. With that, we bring the Mementos event to a close here in Natlan. Only time will tell what awaits us here going forward. But I'm certainly eagerly awaiting it. with the arrival of 5.1. Well, we'll end it here now, I think. So, if you've enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play. And as always, have a good day.